Good luck.
We left Pakistan to save our lives, and that's why we came here.
The situation has reached emergency levels. Temperatures drop as low as minus 15 degrees and winds reach up to 35 kilometers per hour.
Here is freedom. That's why we came here in Europe. So we are here to live our better life.
Currently, in the north of Serbia, at least 300 refugees and migrants have no alternative but to sleep outside in makeshift tents, abandoned buildings, or in the open air. The authorities have been slow in allowing additional emergency accommodations to be set up. Because of a state-issued letter prohibiting the distribution of aid to the over 1,800 people outside the official camp system, the other organizations in our area cannot officially provide humanitarian support to this population. This is when the need for a 100% independently funded and volunteer-driven project proves fundamental. Organizations like Fresh Response can dare to go where the others can't. These past days have been the busiest and most critical ones so far for our volunteer team at Fresh Response that has been working round the clock to respond to the needs of hundreds of migrants who are stuck on the Balkan route. Several confirmed cases of frostbite and hypothermia so far. More are inevitable. Out of these, a few hundred unregistered people reside in the jungles and have become the most marginalized of the marginalized, unable to get a spot in one of Serbia's official state-run camps because either there's no space or they fear illegal deportation, which has been happening.
The problem with that is that there's nearly 2,000 people who are above the maximum accommodation capacity of Serbia, which was 6,000 last week. It's starting to increase little by little now because it's getting more of a crisis situation. But Fresh Response means now that we can respond more quickly, we can adapt day by day because all our funding comes from individual and private donors. And the situation does change here every day, so we are changing our activities and adapting quite fast and changing to the different needs, especially as more and more political changes happen.
Started preparing a few days before the cold snap hit by calling upon local partners and friends for support. We held emergency meetings to plan out the days, inventoried available stock, placed bulk orders for the items we lacked, and went into the jungles and squats to warn people of the dropping temperatures and get them all equipped with a baseline of warm clothing and gear. Meanwhile, our volunteers have accompanied several people in urgent medical conditions to the hospital to increase their chances of being admitted, including various people with frostbite and infections who got seen by doctors in time to avoid amputation. All of this is only possible thanks to private donations and support, which enable us to stay independent, flexible, and to reach out to all refugee populations without discrimination, like we've been doing every single day for the past 6 months.